Hey guys, just before we get into the video, I wanted to give my friends EJ and Ryan a quick shout out. This is a picture of their channel, and the links to their channel will be in my description. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the release. So today we're just going to start talking about the All-Star picks and the All-Star selections as the reserves were recently released. We were going to do this Monday, but there were some technical difficulties. I don't want to get into it because my computer's trash. Anyways. So let's get straight into it. So the two teams for the West are Team LeBron, and then for the East is Team Kevin Durant. I don't know about that cap. I would have liked Joel Embiid to be the captain, but
Me too, man. Me too.
hey, man, let's just talk about the players and the reserves. So for the West, the starters are Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic. Oh my goodness, I forgot that Damian Lillard isn't starting.
Yeah, Damian isn't starting, man.
Oh, that's unfair. I don't like that at all. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, starters
Yeah,
for
Luka
the
is starting.
Wow, that is horrible. I forgot about that. I was like, I probably had like a dream where what's the name? Where Dame was
I don't
starting.
know what you.
Oh, that's horrible.
Nah, man. Oh. He should be
Wow.
though.
I don't like that at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. Okay, just let me say the team names now. Jeez. Okay, so Team LeBron consists of LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Paul George, Zion Williamson, Chris Paul, Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, and Rudy Gobert. That's pretty good actually. And Team Durant consists of Giannis, Bradley Beal, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Vucevic, Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, Julius Randle, and Zach LaVine and James Harden. Two great teams. So first off, when we're talking about this, let's talk about the snubs. So before we get into like actual whole All-Star snubs, let's talk about some starter snubs because I believe that some people are mad about only one starter. So yeah, instead of just
Dame.
snubs, let's just talk about Dame.
Dame should have been. Dame should
Why
have
is
started.
Dame not a starter?
So let me get this straight. He has a better record than Luka. Shoots better from the field. Has had more injuries. But Luka's a starter.
I hate it. I really hate it because even though
Because of the
Luka's
fan vote.
like, yeah,
Has to be the fan vote.
exactly, because the starters are the majority of the starter votes are from the fans, right? And fans just like Luka more than they like Dame, which I hate to see because Dame is better than Luka. Dame is better than Luka, and he will be
better?
until I mean, this year so far.
This year he's better. Last year Luka was better.
Yeah, but this year, like the way that he's doing, even like without CJ and stuff, I'm like it could be working in his favor.
And Nurkic.
Yeah, no, they have no Jokic, they have no Nurkic, McCollum, and no Zach Collins either.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay. Wow, he's doing well.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Gary Trent's been balling too. Jeez.
That was a snub, but all of the other starters are fine though.
Yeah, all the other starters are fine. So then let's talk about snubs. So some of the popular names that pop up so far are one Trae Young, Mike Conley, Brandon Ingram.
No,
I saw a couple. Jimmy Butler.
No,
Domantas Sabonis.
Yes.
And then my personal favorite, Fred VanVleet.
Oh, okay. All right. So Sabonis should have made it over Randall. Sabonis has a better record. Sabonis is a better player. Sabonis is better defensively. Sabonis has more star power on his team because he is Brogdon. Meanwhile, Randall plays with nobody. For just being honest, there, he plays with about nobody. So him putting up better numbers,
like RJ Barrett, but like or like quickly.
Not better than Brogdon. So
that's true.
Not better than Brogdon. Trae should have made it. I'm sorry, man. Trae should have made it.
I can understand.
They got to explain that one.
Okay, here let me explain to you what I heard. Okay, so I watched this on Kenny King of the fourth quarter on his second YouTube account, Kenny for real. Okay, so he was talking about the All-Star selections, and he was talking about, oh my goodness, everyone hates that Trae Young is not on the team. But then he broke it down and said, because since the starters are more of the fan vote and the bench is more of the coaching and the player vote, coaches do not like how Trae Young plays. And they don't like the foul calling. Steve Nash himself said, and I quote, "That's just not basketball." They don't like the way he draws fouls and stuff like that, and the way he plays.
Come on. Have you seen some of the players on this list though that have made the All-Star team? You want to talk about foul calling?
James Harden.
Oh, forget James Harden. Luka Doncic. No, I'm telling you, this guy.
You know, both those guys.
He's worse than Harden. He's not going to be worse than Harden, but nobody talks about
arguably. You know, Luka Doncic and Trae Young have had some beyond questionable foul calls this year.
It's called basketball.
Hate to see it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, it's basketball now.
Change the rules. But until the rules are not changed, that's how it goes.
They gotta put a rule in place like that, because guys like them are just gonna abuse it and just get fouls with no contact, and it pisses me off really. But hey.
Yeah, people should be quiet about that. Until the rules are fixed, fix the rules. Right? Sure. Fix the rules. I think in college, for years, because of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they banned dunking out the game because it was too simple. It was too easy for him. That's why he used the hook shot. Simple basketball facts right there. But again, if you don't like the rules, change the rules then. If the rules are, I'm going to take advantage of it. It's pretty simple. In terms of Ingram not making the All-Star team, his team's like 12th, and you can't put two guys who are 12th.
Yeah. Oh my God.
In the All-Star team.
Look at that team too, eh? Like, that's a good team.
Yeah, they should continue for the playoffs.
Yeah, they should be in the playoffs. I don't know what's happening over there, man. Lonzo's doing okay.
Conley's an interesting one. Would you put him over Gobert? That's the only person who would have to make
Conley.
I wouldn't, honestly, and I like Conley though.
The problem is, I feel like Conley. You remember that one year he had in the Grizzlies? I forget what year this was. This 2017, where he, when he took like Golden State to 6 games with him and Gasol.
Oh, the Spurs to 6 games. I know what
the Spurs. Yes. Yeah. That worried me actually. But yeah, that year, that was like 2017.
Yeah, I believe it was 2017.
Yeah. So that year, I feel like Mike Conley should have been an all-star arguably more that year than this year. The problem between him and Rudy Gobert is Rudy Gobert has a huge impact on his team, and if you take that player away from that team, they're not going to do as well. They're not going to do as well defensively. In terms of offense, that's questionable. But I could see why he was picked over Conley, because if you take Conley away from that team, say if he gets injured for a bit, they're still going to remain the best team in the NBA, in my opinion. But if you take Rudy Gobert away from that team, that's like literally the core of that team. You were even telling me yesterday that Rudy Gobert to that team at the moment is more valuable than Donovan Mitchell, and I can agree with that.
Oh yeah, because in Donovan Mitchell's rookie year, right? Because people like to say Mitchell should have won because he scored more points on a worse team, right? That's these dumb like to say, right? So when Rudy Gobert was out, they were 13th. Donovan Mitchell had the same stat line. They were 13th. When Rudy Gobert was playing, they were the 4th seed. You know how big of a difference that is? That's the difference between a lottery pick and a team that they won much in the second round. That's the difference. That's the difference.
In terms of that year, though, I still feel like Jason Tatum should have won that, though.
Jason Tatum? No, I would have still picked Simmons. Someone picked Simmons.
Hey, man. I guess he was a rookie, but still. Okay, on to the next snub. Another big one people are talking about is, first of all, nobody wanted Chris Paul to make that team, and not a lot of people wanted Chris Paul to make the team. I don't know why. And then also Devin Booker.
I mean, Booker's had a better year than Chris Paul, so technically, we have to put him on there.
I would so take off Chris Paul for Devin Booker, but I could see why he made that team. He's a winner. You know, and he started off shaky, but now he's doing better. He's doing better.
2 weeks ago, guy was putting up like 13 points.
Yeah, which is not good if you're Chris Paul. Like, you literally are Chris Paul.
Which is weird, because this is how all stars were picked, right? Because even Zach LaVine, right? I think like a week ago, the Hawks were like 6th. Now, because the seating's so close, now they're 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So now they can justify that not putting Trey on the All-Star team. So you need to tell me that 1 week of basketball changed your entire opinion on an All-Star team that is for the entire season so far?
Yeah, because when you think about that, if 1 week of basketball changes your whole thing, then why is Siakam not an All-Star? Why is Fred VanVleet not an All-Star? No, but Fred VanVleet's actually been doing this for the whole season. But people like I just said, Siakam's been balling out for the past 2 weeks. So why is he not an All-Star, right?
They're not consistent though. That's the issue. They're not consistent. You pick and choose though, right? You pick and choose.
Which
the All-Star is supposed to be All-Star for the entire year, not for 1 week.
Exactly. If it's 1 week, then like I don't know who balled out for 1 week. Like RJ Barrett should do it, or even Chris Boucher should be an All-Star.
You got that rookie point guard in on the Knicks. Can't remember how you say his name.
Isaiah Quickly.
Isaiah Quickly, yeah. You see, hey, All-Star consideration. He was putting up good numbers.
Tyrese Halliburton, bro.
Exactly. But again, you don't want to do that. That's just dumb.
Yeah. Speaking of the rookies, they aren't doing a rookie game this year. I don't think they're doing a first and second year player game this year. That would have been fun to watch.
Really?
I would have liked to watch it. I mean, like
I would see it, yeah.
The starters, but there's not that many bench players. Like I was out here like hyping this draft class up because I saw Denny, I saw like LaMelo, I saw Anthony Edwards, I saw Tyrese Halliburton. But I'm just like, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, you guys are not fun to watch at all. Like, you guys have people coming out here and dropping 20 points a game, and these guys, the highest scorers, dropping 15.
I said, man, weak draft class. If you looked up what the reports were saying, teams are happy. Golden State was about to trade the draft pick because they weren't interested in the draft.
Yeah, no, that was a weak draft class. Yeah. Now that I look back on it, I was overhyping it. Like someone like Denny, man, he's such a disappointment.
He's not playing enough minutes, so
yeah. I'm just like kind of forgetting he's existed though.
Look who he has on his team though. Like he has Beal,
and
he has Westbrook. So I mean, not getting a lot of touches.
Oh, speaking of Westbrook, I know who you like him as a player. What do you think about him not making the All-Star team?
He kind of trashed like the first months of the season. So now they're playing good. So I mean, hey.
Yo, the one like what 5-6 straight?
Yo,
against the Lakers.
Even though they're the 13th seed, they're only 2 games back from the 5th seed.
Yeah, which is insane.
That's how close the conferences are. So all you gotta do is pick up a few wins, get into the top 10, and go ball out in those tournament games.
Yeah, man.
That's all you got.
And then oh damn, what was I gonna say? Okay. Oh geez, I forgot what I was gonna say. Russell Westbrook not making it because he's trash. Damn, I think we talked about all the snubs.
Oh yeah, so just talk about the teams now who you picked.
Yeah, so if you, because we all know LeBron's gonna get the first pick. If you were LeBron, who you picking first and why?
I picked out the entire lineups of both teams, so you know. Okay,
hold up. I'll do it. I'll try it out after you do it.
Let me start out first.
No, you go ahead.
Let me start with Team LeBron. So first pick, Stephen Curry. Picking Stephen Curry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're gonna do LeBron and Steph on the same team. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
LeBron likes winning. LeBron's picked Kawhi. LeBron's picked KD. So I don't see why he's not gonna pick not gonna pick him. So
true.
Who else do I have on this team? I have Kawhi on this team. I have Luka on this team, and I have Jokic on this team.
Damn.
And then on the bench, I have Dame, Tatum, Simmons, PG, Vucevic, AD, who I think will turn to Booker, and Julius Randle. Essentially, LeBron's friends with Chris Paul, so he's going to pick him. He's friends with Ben Simmons, so he's going to pick him. He's teammates with Anthony Davis, so he's going to pick him. So that's pretty simple. Now for Kevin Durant's team, first pick, I have Kyrie. Not because he's amazing or anything, but because he's on his team.
Okay, that's reasonable. I want to see LeBron pick Kyrie. I want to see how that handles, and I want to see that.
I don't think he would do that. Yeah, Kevin Durant's going to pick. He's going to pick Kyrie on his team, at least first, just because he's on the same team, not because he's the best player there, but because he's on the team. Who else am I picking? I would pick
Joel Embiid? You didn't say Joel Embiid for LeBron?
Yeah. No, Joel Embiid's going on he's going on KD.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even picked
first.
first.
Yeah, no, he's going on a tall team. He's going on a tall team. That team's gonna be tall. I have KD, Kyrie, Giannis, and Beal. I essentially have the East and West against each other, but just picking different lineups. And for the reserves, James Harden obviously is on his team. Paul George, Zion, Mitchell, Gobert, Zach LaVine, and Jaylen Brown. Essentially, try to pick a mix of both. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I
Mix
love
of talents.
I love how Zach LaVine and Jaylen Brown are all-stars this year.
Yeah. You got to pick a mix of talent and realistically, because realistically, KD's gonna pick Kyrie either first or second, just because he's on the team. That'd be disrespectful. Imagine that's like last year LeBron not taking AD in the first round.
Yeah.
So you have to pick it.
Yeah, no, it's like when Giannis, if Giannis didn't pick Chris Middleton first. Speaking of Chris Middleton, do you think he's a snub? People are arguing that he's a snub. People are getting mad about that shit.
I would have picked him, man. Because he's winning, man. Because he's winning. But I can see the argument. He's winning. I would have picked him.
Yeah. But the problem is, who would you replace him with, though? Like who would you take off for him?
Levine or Randall. I would rather have Randall than Levine, honestly. So I have to take off Levine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and people, I've met some guys that are mad about Nikola Vucevic, and I think it's just because they don't like him, but he's balling up. Like, he's dropping, like, what he's doing, like 25 and 13 or whatever like that? Anyway, he's going crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I saw people were mad about that. I'm like,
yeah, that's a smart pick.
Do you not know? Yeah, I don't think they know who Vucevic is, or haven't checked out his stat line.
Right? Like, it's the Nikola Vucevic, but yeah. And then,
and you probably talk to some flight people, man. You probably talk to some people that like Flight Reacts. This guy was like, yo, I don't know who Bam Adebayo is. So speaking of who should have actually made it, Bam should have made it. That's what cheese. Bam should have made it. Bam's averaging 6 assists for a center.
That's amazing, first of all, yeah. Like, even though he's not an all-star, that's amazing.
Yeah, he should have made it, man. That's some cheese, though. They cheesed him, man.
Yeah, no, I would have taken off Randall for Bam.
Yeah, the only thing you could make is a record, but Jimmy Butler was injured for most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't get this record argument anyways. Remember last year, right? Trey was a starter, but Beal didn't make it. Beal had better numbers, Beal had a better record, and Beal had a team full of injuries. But
I believe that's one of the biggest snubs of all time, when Beal didn't even make the All-Star team. Let alone be a starter.
That one. Remember, like, oh man, because you lose, man. You're losing. But the guy who started was 14th, so.
Man.
With worse stats.
I would get some people. Either way. Okay. So you know what? Let's expand it a bit. Instead of just talking about the All-Star game and stuff, let's talk about the 3-point competition and the dunk competition. Started off with a 3-point competition. Who do you want to see in that?
Obviously Curry.
Of course.
Dame.
Who? I want to see another big man in it. Like
the big man.
I don't know who would be in it though. Like power forward-ish. Like Davis Bertans was in it last year, wasn't he?
Who yeah, I mean he could be in it again. So
yeah.
He could shoot, so yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird how he's such a good shooter for a big man. Like he has a quick release and everything.
I want to see guys like, as I said, Dame, Curry, Beal, Kyrie, potentially, those are some good guys to put in the 3-point competition.
That's true.
Those 3-point competition is better than dunk competition in like the last few years. So
yeah, right? Yeah, I wanna see Zion in that dunk competition. I want to see Zion and Ja both in that dunk competition. Because that would be so sick. And then who else would be in it? There has to be two others, yeah? Donovan Mitchell? Would you say Donovan Mitchell again?
Also be in it, yeah.
Hey, man, that's going to be fun to watch either way. I love watching the dunk competition. It's like the funnest thing ever.
Yo, I hope Eric Gordon doesn't Aaron Gordon doesn't force his way into it. Yo, he got robbed, bro.
And because I feel so bad for the guy because he's gonna get put in it, and then like, because he's doing amazing dunks again this year. Zach LaVine might do it actually too, but like, Aaron Gordon's just gonna get put into the dunk competition, and then he's gonna lose to like Donovan Mitchell, which would be reasonable, but still, come on, that guy's like
beat Zach LaVine, and he should have won.
He's proven himself as like top 5 best dunk competition dunkers of all time. Like, did you see that dunk he pulled off last year when he threw it off the side of the backboard? What was that? What? Whoa.
He also jumped over like Taco Fall.
How you jump over Taco Fall and then D-Wade's like, that's lost. A 9. Tampering. So. My God. My God. Man, but I know, but they're also going to do a dunk competition at halftime this year, which is going to be cool because it's going to be like an actual interesting halftime show instead of getting someone. Because actually, J. Cole was a really good halftime show.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But the past couple ones, the past couple ones haven't been amazing. And then the national anthem better be good because I'm not trying to see a Fergie national anthem again.
Bro, that was so bad. Oh my goodness. Yo. Hey, they should have deported her after, man.
So where?
Should have deported her, man. Should have deported her, bro. Should have deported her, man.
How can you do that to a national anthem? Come on now.
Bro, they should have deported her, bro. Where's Ice when you need them, bro? Where's Ice when you need them, man?
My goodness, it was so funny, though. Yeah, they better get someone good to do that, too. And then, I don't know. Who do you think will do the halftime show this year? Where's the AllStar Game again? Is it in Indiana? No. That's being postponed. Where is it this year?
Got no idea, man.
The heck? I'm going to look it up right now.
What is that?
Where's the 2021 NBA All-Star Game?
State Farm Arena, Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
That's good.
I've never seen one in Atlanta.
Think about the coaches, man.
Oh, yes. I forgot to mention the coaches. Quinn Snyder and Doc Rivers, so deserving. You need to apologize to Doc Rivers. But, like,
oh, yeah, man. Hey.
They were both really deserving of that.
I think I've said it before. I think I've apologized before.
Have you?
A few times. Yeah.
Yes, you have.
I have said it a few times. Hey, I could apologize when I'm wrong. So, it's all good.
Which is a good thing.
All good, man. Yes.
No, it's not like you're whining about it. Like, no, you apologize.
Okay. Yeah, I mean.
I really like those selections, though. I really like them because they're both deserving. They're 2 best teams.
Yo, Jazz balling. Jazz has been balling.
Right? Bro. Like, and it's not the last team you expect to do it, but it's not the first team that you expect to be murdering people, right? Like,
because Conley's playing well, Mitchell's playing well, Rudy's playing well, coaching perfect. Their defense, because what was underrated, their defense was bad last year, actually.
Yeah, it was. Their defense is like 14th. Really good this year, though.
It was 14th
really
last year.
Good now. Yeah, them and then like Doc Rivers, I like too. But if you were to take those 2 coaches out and replace them with someone else, who would you do?
For the West, I would pick Monty Williams, coach of the Suns.
Yeah.
New team, the top 5. For the East, man, who would I pick, man?
Judging on the NBA, it's going to be Steve Nash, but I would personally pick, like, I actually don't know who I'd pick. Wow, because I was going to say, like, Brad Stevens, but they're not a high seed right now.
Yo, the coach in the East haven't been good, man.
Like, what the hell?
You know who I'd pick? You know who I'd pick? I got one. Tom Thibodeau. I pick Tom Thibodeau.
Really?
Yes, Knicks.
You know what? I like
they're hustling. What are they? They're like top 9 right now?
Yeah, no, they're doing really good. They're doing really good.
They have an all-star? They have an all-star? Right.
Who arguably should have been an all-star last year, but not that he got snubbed from the all-star team, but like judging on who was there, you should have been an all-star last year, Julius Randle. But hey, I'm proud of you. It's good that you're here this year.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau and Monty Williams, 2 of the most underrated coaches in the league right now.
Yeah, no, the Suns are an underrated team too. Like, they're doing worse than I thought they would do, but they're still doing pretty damn good.
Really?
Wait, what seed are they?
Like 6 or something. I thought that's where they would be performing. I didn't.
No, I was thinking like 4 or 5. So like a little bit less, but still.
I don't know yet, but like
still doing well. Playoff seed for sure. Maybe Arguably second round, maybe.
Hey, yo, if Devin Booker could rise up to the challenge,
Mm.
it depends who they have in the
Ooh.
first round.
Michael Malone could be a good coach as well.
Yeah, I mean, Nuggets been up and down, so
Yeah, they're not doing as well as last year. You remember that one year where they were like the 1 seed?
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. I was like, there was just this one point in time in
they
my
were
grade
second
9
seed.
year.
Was that the team? I think.
I think so. Because there's this
Yeah,
one
they were
point
second
in like my grade 9, partway through my grade 10 year, like me, you, and Nate were talking about all the
Oh
championship
yeah, the
winners.
Nuggets, yo, yeah,
And we're like,
yeah,
the Nuggets. And like, we're like, they're a legitimate contender. And then they just got like destroyed. And I hated to see it.
I remember the year when they were the second seed.
Man.
It took them 7 games to beat a Spurs team that really shouldn't have been. That shouldn't have been a competition. Let's just be real.
Yeah, no, they deserve to lose that next round. I'm not even gonna lie.
And then take this in. It took 7 games to beat a Blazers team that was injury riddled and had an underperforming Damian Lillard.
How are you gonna lose to the Blazers and have, like you just said, a bad Damian Lillard?
Bro, CJ was cooking them. He was giving them that.
And
Game 7.
reminiscing about NBA, I just love that stuff, man. This isn't even an
Game
All-Star
7,
game
yeah.
anymore.
Wait, cook.
Yo.
Yeah, All-Star Game's pretty simple, man. You already know how it goes.
Yeah, I know. There's not much to talk about from the All-Star game. I don't know, bro. Start something else because I'm not cutting this video off right now.
It's simple, man.
Man, I miss the good old days when COVID wasn't a thing.
Yeah, man.
Basketball's so much
Actually
more
gotta
fun to watch when you hear the fans like, the commentators have to like scream into their mics because they can't hear them, the fans. I love
Yo,
that
I'm
stuff.
gonna lie. If the game's boring, I lose interest, bro. I just it's like no fans. It's quiet.
Yeah, right.
You have to turn the TV so high up because if it's on a medium volume, I don't hear anything.
And I hate to hear like I can actually hear the hecklers now, and I hate it so much because they're like, "Oh my goodness, you're bad. You suck. You suck. You suck." I'm like, "Shut up, man. You paid
Exactly,
is this
man.
what you paid a ticket for?"
Yes, that's exactly what people pay a ticket for.
Like,
It's
why do
that
people
girl-
do that? That's a
It's
oh,
like that
LeBron
blonde
girl.
chick that was bro. Can we forget her?
Let's talk about
Her husband is a beta male, bro.
It was just so funny because all LeBron said was steroid ass, and then she lost it on him, and then she like started making things up, and like there was multiple witnesses to the thing, and it was so funny though because that guy's been hating LeBron for years. Every single time LeBron's in town, courtside, LeBron hating, and it's so funny because it's just taken him so many years to get noticed, and then it took him a week to get clowned.
I'm sorry. First of all, she's a gold digger, so you're not even paying for those seats. But let's keep it buck. We all know who's paying for those seats. And I don't know what you're doing there, talking about, hey man. She said I can handle LeBron. How?
You say things that people are too scared to say online. You know that? And it's funny.
Yeah,
But it's true.
I'm keeping it a buck. Sorry, do you think she paid for those seats?
Man. You keep it a buck.
Let's keep it real here. No, she did not. We all know what it is, man.
Oh my god.
Like imagine I pay you to go to a game and you want to go start talking. I said God should have held his own. That was weak and that was pathetic, and the girl's a liar. It's simple, man.
Wow.
Simple. Damn lie talking about, man, I can handle
He's not wrong either, though.
How?
You're not wrong either.
How? Handle who? Handle who are you talking to, bro? Like,
wow.
Man, you almost skinnier than the chair, bro. Like, what are you talking about, man? It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is funny, and I really do hope she sees this if I end up posting this bit because, like, you know what you did, and you know that you're stupid for it. Add her in the comment section.
It is what it is. Like,
I love how we're just talking about, like, yo,
man.
Who's the best coach to, like, Michael Malone in the 2002, and then hecklers because of fans, and then boom, blonde lady.
I'm sorry, man.
Like, I used to be able to watch all these games, like even the games between like the two worst teams. Last year, I remember when the fans were still in the stadiums, I was watching like a Warriors Wizards game because it was fun to watch because it's two horrible teams like battling it out, looking like they're about to win the championship because they're both so bad. So it's so
close,
low.
yeah.
It's so like low scoring, but it's interesting to watch because they're just going back and forth with horribleness, if that's a word.
Yeah, you can't do that now. So
Yeah, right. And I
you,
can't.
can
And I
only,
just
you
can't
can only watch good teams. You can only watch good teams.
Yeah.
Man.
Like the other day, the Grizzlies and the Suns played,
Mhm.
and like after the first quarter, I just had to turn it off because I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen.
I was
like-
watching the Sixers game and the Nets. I was watching both of them. After the third, I just went on my phone. I'm like, bro, I can't
Yeah.
do this, man. This is.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Mavericks versus Celtics game. The whole thing. I started watching it like in the second half because that was an interesting game. I wish I watched it from the beginning. There's like 24 lead changes, 5 ties and stuff, and then Luka. Oh my goodness, Luka's clutch. Like, man, that just gave people. I don't know. I don't. What do you call someone? Okay, so look, Braun lovers are Braun sexuals. We got to come up with a word for Luka lovers.
Oh, bro. The gobblers, bro. I'm sorry, man. They won't be quiet, bro. They won't be quiet.
Luka
man.
lovers. That's simple in itself, man. I hate them. I hate them so much because oh my goodness, he's gonna be the GOAT. He's gonna do this. He's the best European player to ever live. Dirk Nowitzki. That's all I have to say.
They're the most toxic fan base now.
I hate them so much. He's averaging a triple double. How do you average a triple double quietly
Like
and not
I know.
be in MVP contention like that?
Yeah, like
He was your favorite. He was like Mike's favorite, my favorite. He
I
was
don't
so
know. I don't know, man.
MVP this year, and now he's quietly doing a triple double. And next thing you know, Joel Embiid and Damian Lillard are both top 5, which is insane, and I love it.
Look, as I said, Luka fans are worse. Zion fans last year were. Ooh.
Yeah.
they
No,
were
where are they at now, though? Where are they at now, though?
Where
Where's
they
the
at, man?
overtime at? Huh? What happened to Zion overtime?
Yeah, superstar, whatever. LeBron fans, they've been like that for years. Curry fans, some of them, man. They've mellowed down. But some Curry fans, back a few years ago, bro, some of them gotta get shot, bro. They won't be quiet.
Chill.
They say nothing.
That was dark. My goodness.
In a joking way. If you get,
In a joking way, with the Nerf.
Yeah, whatever, right?
With the Nerf gun.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah. Thank you for correcting. It's so annoying.
God, bro.
It's always these little kids, bro, that have these Curry jerseys, man. So they want to do all the most talking. Like, you don't really
Do all the little dribbling, and then you just like, I just love seeing kids like that at the park. Cause like, I'm like, who's your favorite Curry? They're like Steph Curry, and they're like, oh my goodness, I can cross you up. I can do all this, and they're like 3. So then I just go.
I'm like,
block them,
yo,
and then
you
I
can
start
barely
crying
read
and
a book,
stuff.
my
It's so
guy.
funny.
You can barely read a
What
book,
are
my
you
G.
doing, bro? What are you doing being a Curry sexual out here, man? What are you doing?
They can't even read a book, but yet they got all this time to fanboy over Curry, man.
Yeah, how can
Get your
you,
priorities straight, man.
like my favorite player on earth is John Morant and Kawhi Leonard. You don't see me doing this? Well,
Yeah, I mean, my favorite would be like Westbrook and Beal, and D-Wade before he got
you play a lot like Westbrook. You play more like John Wall than you do Westbrook. Actually,
Yeah, Wall's also up there. He's had a good year so far.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you guys gotta see. Yo, you know what? If I ever drop like a vlog one day, if I ever do something like that, because I don't know that because that stuff is so basic. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that stuff. But if I ever drop a vlog, I'll definitely record Jordan playing because he's stupid. It's not fair no more. You know, I suck at basketball when I think about it. Like I'm trash.
I mean,
I'm there for the IQ.
you're there for the IQ.
I'm there for the IQ, and I can pass the ball. That's it.
You're
That's
not
all I
dumb.
need to do. You know.
You're not dumb.
Yeah, I'm not dumb. Unlike
There's nothing worse than playing with a dumb person who's good.
I know what you're talking about too.
I know. Yeah, but yeah, they're the worst because they're good, but they're so dumb that you don't want to give them the ball at the same time. But
Yeah, because they're the type of guys like yo. They'll just like it's a game up to 21, and we are at like 7-5 right now, and he's pulling up from half. I'm like, why are you doing this?
You know who they remind me of? Those type of people. They remind me of Jamal Crawford. I know them. I don't know about that. You know
Jamal
why?
Crawford is a dumb, like he's a smart idiot, bro. Like,
Yeah, because he's been putting up 20, but you see his field goal percentage 35%. I don't want to give him the ball, but he's clutch though, right? That's the thing.
okay, so then what's the difference between him and James Harden? Because James Harden has awful shooting percentages. Not this year. Has had awful shooting percentages. Well, was dropping 36.
All right, so let me just break this down.
James Harden's the superstar. Hold up, yeah, I gotta.
Not just that. That's not even it. First of all, even if you go to second level stats, James Harden is actually one of the most efficient players of all time. By the way.
Oh yeah, no, true shooting
You don't-
percentage. True shooting percentage.
Hey, if people don't believe me, you can look it up yourself.
Yeah, I
Was
looked
it
that all
only
up. That's
guy
it's
on
good
30%?
too.
What does he average? 30 points multiple times to be able to shoot over 60% true shooting percentage. Meanwhile, Jamal Crawford, he's not doing that.
And his
That's the
passing
difference.
numbers are crazy this year, eh? I
11
love
assists.
that. I
He
love
could do
that.
it though. He could do that. One year, when Westbrook won MVP that season, he averaged like 10.7. So
Yeah, no, he was a triple monster, triple monster, double monster back in his day, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm stuttering today.
and then
Jeez.
yeah, hey,
Yeah, but no, he was a triple monster. Oh my goodness, no, I'm done. You talk, bro. Oh my goodness. Triple double.
monster. Bro,
He was a triple monster double, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say from now on. He was a triple double monster back in his
man.
day. Jeez.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
he
it's
was,
good.
man.
It's good to see it. It's good to see it from him though, and it's also good to see Beal lead the league in scoring. I feel so stupid for trading him away in fantasy, bro. I traded him, and like I forget who I traded. He was garbage though. Nate dropped him. I traded him.
You know
and,
how
and, like,
all
this
these
other dude.
Beal, you know all these Beal fans that got on the bandwagon, like I don't know, like last year. When he was having 30.
I hate those guys.
I've been there for quite a few years, bro. I mean, I already
No,
knew
you've
Beal
been there
bro.
since the dark
Grade
ages.
7. Yeah, like grade 6. I even knew who Beal was. Grade 7. That's when I really got to Beal. Like she would talk about, oh man, I'm a big fan
4
of
years.
Beal when I'm in grade 9, bro.
Yeah, no.
He should have made the All-Star team a few years before, but you know that's a whole other
And you were there.
conversation.
And you were there for the John Wall injury days. And
Bro, exactly.
how long have you been a Wizards fan? Let's talk about that because that's horrible.
I think
that's saddening, really.
let me see. I'm trying to remember. So I remember watching them when I was in grade like 6 or something. I'm like, yo, they're good. They're decent, right?
Oh my goodness! Back when the Wizards were gonna win. Oh
no, I think that was grade 7. That's when that happened. Yeah, grade 7. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Reminiscing about basketball. Back when the
the
Hawks,
Celtics, man.
Al Horford, when Al Horford was like that, Al Horford and Paul Millsap were those guys.
No, they would have given the Cavs a better challenge than any of the two teams that the Cavs end up facing.
Yes, man. And you know what? When Paul Millsap got traded to the Nuggets, I'm like, oh my goodness, the Nuggets are a championship team now. They have Nikola Jokic, who's up and coming triple double monster. I said it right this time. They have Jamal Murray, who I was almost certain that he was going to be a 24-10 guy, but no, he's not like that. He's an 18-7-2 guy. Sadly,
you regressed. Yo, I was telling people, calm it down with the Jamal Murray hype because of the playoffs.
Oh, those playoffs, that was like he dropped 50 pieces left and right. I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy's like that. Next year, MIP, and he's not even top 10 in contention.
It's because Jokic, he's really dominating this year.
Yeah, so. I love to see Jokic back in MVP contention, man. It's awesome.
He only plays like that in the playoffs. That's the thing. In the regular season, he played trash.
Who, Jamal Murray or Jokic?
No, Jokic. Jokic will average like 20. But like come playoff time, he's averaging like 27, dominating AD.
But I prefer that.
Rudy Gobert.
I prefer like a guy that drops 20 in the regular season, a guy that drops 27, than a guy like DeRozan.
Oh, man.
I miss the DeRozan Raptor days, man. Because speaking of DeRozan, back to the All-Star selection thing. DeMar DeRozan is a snub-ish.
Really?
People are arguing that he should have been a snub. And if I were to take anybody on that team off for DeMar DeRozan, I would take off Rudy Gobert. It's okay. We don't have to. I can see why Rudy Gobert's on that team, and I'm happy with that decision. But DeMar DeRozan, I will always love you. Come back.
They're the 6th seed right now, so.
It's just that DeMar DeRozan's a quiet guy, and the Spurs are a quiet team.
Also,
words from Kenny Beach.
That Spurs success has to do more with Javonte Murray than DeMar DeRozan.
I love Javonte Murray, man.
If he played against if he was healthy against the Nuggets, they would have won easily.
Yeah, no, hands down. Man, he can lock you up.
Now he could score. He could score now.
Right? I always thought I knew he was gonna be like a good solid guy to have in a team, but I always thought he was like a good, okay starter. I thought he was gonna be like the Norman Powell of the Spurs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with his defense came scoring, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's like a great asset. And I would rather have him than Norman Powell. Not right now, of course, but like, because look at what Norman Powell's doing, but you know what I mean? Hey, man.
Hey, nah, he's proven himself. He's proven himself.
No, it's good, bro. I'm happy for that guy, bro, because he's really
And the
good.
Spurs are winning.
And the
So
Spurs are winning.
they've been quiet though. They've been quiet.
Yeah, I like it though, because Greg Popovich is doing what Greg Popovich does. Sadly, he hasn't announced anything, but I don't see anything like I don't see many more years as a head coach in his future. This man's got to retire, bro.
Yo, man, I wish he'd go like to like a. Imagine if he was coaching the Nets.
Oh, that's a
That's how
championship team.
proper there'd be. Oh,
And people are like, "Oh no, they're already a championship team." No, they're not. No, they're not.
oh man.
No, they're not. We have a video coming up on that. No, we're not going to talk about that now because we have a video coming up on that soon.
I think any rational person will at least understand not going full into the Nets bandwagon. Even if you pick them to go to the finals, you at least have to be like, hey, these are some questions.
How do you?
But if they make it to the finals, maybe I don't know because I mean, when's AD supposed to come back again?
March?
Yeah,
Mid-March,
yeah,
I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
His injury. Oh, yep. Oh, I see it. Oh, I saw something. Sportsnet, Suns Booker to replace Anthony Davis in the AllStar Game. Okay,
No way! Oh, good for him, man. That's two. That counts as an All-Star appearance too. That's 2 straight years for him now.
I put him in on my list here. I knew
That's
he was going to
good,
replace
man.
it. It was obvious.
Yeah, no.
Man.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so then look, if Anthony Davis, you know what? I like Devin Booker, but I would have preferred Mike Conley or DeMar DeRozan. But hey, Devin Booker deserves it more, really.
Booker's been putting up points. He's been winning even more. Suns are the 4th seed. I checked again.
Oh, they're the 4th seed. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the thing: the seedings are so close that all it takes is 1 week. And then you're
and then it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. It's crazy. Like the Raptors, I remember when we were the 11th seed, and now all of a sudden with one game, we jumped to the 6th seed. I was like, oh my God. Like, if only we didn't lose those first 9 straight games. Because after we won that first game, like we were starting to play like the Toronto Raptors again, right? But it's just because we had such a horrible start to the season that we have such a bad record and we're not doing amazing. But if we started playing like the Toronto Raptors in the beginning of the season, we would have been like 3 seed.
Yeah, I'm looking at the standings right now. Do you know the Raptors right now, who are like based off of wins, man? Based off winning percentage, man, the East has been kind of trash this year.
Right?
With the exception of the Sixers,
Philly and like
Bucks,
Brooklyn.
Philly, Pacers. Or not even Pacers.
Yeah, no, Pacers are like 16 and 16. They're just 500.
They're 500, yeah. Everybody else is like losing. Meanwhile,
right?
The Raptors, who are like the 5th seed, wouldn't even be like a playoff team in the West. That's just
West
crazy.
right now. What are the
the worst
percentages
record
in the West? What are the win
the worst winning percentage of the West right now is the Nuggets, and they're 17 and 15. That's the winning loss record.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know, the Jazz, best team in the league, only with 6 losses. So
I like that a lot. You know what? Yeah. Are they championship contenders though?
No.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Because I don't care what the record says. Look.
Yeah,
let me see. Bro, if they face the Nuggets right now in the first round, that's not an easy guarantee.
They're screwed, man. The Nuggets have been dogging them.
And let's say if you go to the Nuggets, who either versus the Blazers. No, I mean, they can beat the Suns, but they can't beat the Blazers if they're healthy.
Yeah, no, a healthy Blazers team is a dangerous team. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Meanwhile, for the East, I would say Sixers, Bucks, they looking like a favorite. I don't know favorites for me right now.
Back when that healthy Blazers team, we thought that they were gonna take the Lakers to 7 games or at least 6, but they only took them.
I said 6.
I said 6 as well. I was confident in that team. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That 6-game prediction was me being conservative. I'm like, I don't know, maybe they could win 7. Because the Lakers were played so bad that it's like, oh man, Lakers are gonna lose. But LeBron and AD, they said no. And then Dame got injured, and then
I personally think
got injured.
Yeah, they could have done that on purpose too, though, right? Because every single series they lost at least 1 game, and they're like, okay, cool, I see how you're doing it. And then they just
Jimmy Butler, bro. Jimmy Butler gave them a challenge. Man.
But that day, that Game 6 when they shut down Jimmy Butler, I was going for Miami so hard, man, because F the Celtics, and I do not, and I don't want LeBron to win another chip, but like, because the more chips LeBron wins, it just means he's closer and closer to overtaking Michael Jordan as a GOAT, and I don't want that.
If he was like 6 or 7, there's nothing you really do by then.
If LeBron James wins 7,
He goes.
if LeBron James wins 7 championships,
Go.
he's the GOAT.
GOAT.
If he wins 6, if he wins 6 and becomes the highest scorer of all time, I'll consider it more.
Okay.
Speaking of that, congratulations to LeBron being the 3rd highest scorer of all time. 3rd player in NBA history, 35,000 points, and Kareem's got like 37.
He still has Kareem and Malone to pass.
Yeah. He's gonna pass Malone for sure.
Oh yeah, yes.
Do you think he'll become number 1 though? That would be so cool if LeBron could become number 1, because that record's not gonna be broken for a while. Like, think about that. That's Kareem and Malone. That is 70s and 90s.
I think that record could be broken though, because of how high the pace of the game is going.
Do you think it could ever? Because 40,000 is unquestionable. It's gonna get to that at some point. Do you think it could ever get to 50,000?
Maybe. The only thing that will never be broken is the rebounding records of Wilt.
Oh my God.
That one.
Oh my God.
Or Bill Russell's, for the matter of fact, yo. Those stuff won't be broken.
Oh, even like the averages too. Like Wilt, 30 rebounds.
And what is it like? In his worst seasons, he was averaging 14 and 20.
Or that's insane.
That's not even including all the blocks they would have had if it counted.
And people are like Dennis Rodman is the best rebounder of all time. He's the best hustle player of all time.
Yeah, best hustle player, but not rebounder.
Man, we need more Dennis Rodmans in the world.
Yeah, man.
The Last Dance made me appreciate the 90s so much more. Like,
yo, Pippen got exposed, bro. I'm sorry, Pippen got exposed.
Oh yeah, no. He exposed himself too.
Bro, he was not happy after the release of the documentary.
Hey man, you can't tell me he didn't know what was happening though.
No, because Pippen's always that guy. He's a nice teammate. Like, oh my God, he sacrificed everything when MJ was playing.
He took a pay cut. He took a pay cut, guys. But now he's being a little.
He took a pay cut because he was dumb, and his agent told him not to take that contract.
The owners told him not to take the contract.
And then this man talking about, hey, give me my money. Be quiet, bro. Be quiet, man.
And now you're gonna complain that you don't have that much money as
Hey,
Michael
remember
Jordan?
when he whined about not taking the game-winning shot? If anybody's looked at Pippen's statistics in that next series, you would know it's trash. He didn't play good in that series.
Man,
They even have MJ team and Phil Jackson said, "I don't trust you like that." So I think we had a small forward ranking list. And I had him pretty low. I had him
if Phil
I had him
Jackson,
like 9th or something like that.
if Phil Jackson says I don't trust you like that, then you don't deserve to be trusted.
Bro,
It's Phil Jackson. He's the greatest coach of all time.
No, that's why on my small forward ranking that we did like months ago, that's why I had him low.
Oh, yeah, no. I did hate the fact that you had him low, though, because I have him like 22 all time.
Yeah, because that's my thing, right? It's not that he's not good. It's that the other guys that I put above him either have a championship, either took their team to the finals, either were MVP candidate. And we're talking about MVP candidates with guys with worse teams, right?
You had like Kawhi above him.
Oh, yeah, I had Kawhi already, yeah. Finals
man.
MVP. An actual finals MVP, that's already good.
Yeah, true. Does Scotty have? No.
No, he doesn't have.
Because LeBron James has LeBron James. Oh my goodness.
MJ has all 6.
MJ has all 6, which he's insane. Oh my goodness.
Look, except for Elgin Baylor, every single guy I had above him already had a ring.
True.
Yeah. And again,
Man.
I said they were MVP candidates. So.
This is why I think MJ is the GOAT, because I've been alive for as many years as LeBron is in the league. Just one less, to be honest, actually. And so I've been watching LeBron James growing, like, as I grow up. And the fact that me, a guy that's never ever seen MJ play in my entire life, live or like on the TV, on a present day game, thinks that MJ's a GOAT, it just proves it.
I think most people think that. I mean, unless you're like one of these weird, LeBron fans that
Bron
they bring up
sexuals.
nonsense, right? Be like, hey man, did you know that without Scottie Pippen, MJ was 2-15 in the playoffs? I mean, the same LeBron didn't make in the playoffs in his first 2 years. Bro, you don't want to do that, man.
Man, you're
I'm
stupid,
sorry.
bro. Come on.
I like LeBron, but don't bring up dumb arguments, man.
For real, bro.
Oh man, hey, man, MJ got carried by Scottie Pippen, man. But LeBron had two guys that averaged over 25 points in the NBA Finals.
People just don't like to bring that up. I don't get it.
Man,
Either way,
man. Hey, that's it, man.
that's probably going to do it for today because that's been an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour. Got into a lot of stuff.
Oh, man, I like these episodes.
Yeah. Said some
I'm-
controversial stuff, man. You already know.
Controversial stuff. Editing.
Yeah.
Editing, that's what editing's for. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You already know what I'm about to say. Like, follow, subscribe, share, do all of that. And I'll give you a virtual high five or something like that because, bro, spread love, spread the word of the Release podcast. Help us out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, have a great day or afternoon or evening, wherever the hell you are. See you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.